What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from Anton. Now, I'm going to say this, sisters, y'all, we need to have an honest conversation because y'all keep on saying this shit, but yet it doesn't make sense. Look at this. And here's what I'm going to be talking about.
Me on the porch. Hey sis, meet me on the porch. At this point, I need everybody to meet me on the porch. I need the black women, I need the white women, and I need the black men. This is some serious. I am utterly disturbed by, and I am just tired because I don't understand why there's this major attack on black women. So this video, if it goes into a part 2, not a problem. I'm about to ram it up. I was in the barbershop today. And it was a young black male come in there. He might have been between that 22 to 24 age group. Very handsome. Very, very handsome. So I believe he's might have just been coming back from college or graduating or whatever the case may be, because they were happy to see him when he came in. So he sits down, and so they're just talking, what's going on, and he's giving an update. He's graduated, he's got an engineering degree. Oh my God, I'm over there on the proudness. I'm in the background, I don't know him, I'm just kind of sitting down listening to what he's saying. So the barber begins to get filled in on him. What's been going on, this and that. And he says, I'm coming back, I'm getting married. So everybody, great. And I'm so on the side being so nosy and over there like a proud auntie. I don't even know this young man, right?
I can already see where this is going. I can see where it's going.
So they start to kind of converse amongst each other, and they're talking. And so the young man says, yeah, I'm having a little problem. It's a lot going on because I'm marrying a white woman. And my family, they're not too happy about it.
Never is.
So
let me just say something here. Back when I was a kid and I was still going, and I still do go to the barbershop, but when I back when I was a kid, there wasn't many women around when there was a lot of barbershop talk. When I would go, my stepdad would take me. And when we went, we would have conversations about, women and all this stuff. But here's the problem. I feel like a lot of women go in there just to fucking... I feel like a lot of women just go in there just to... what's the word? Eavesdrop. I feel like a lot of women go into the barbershop just to eavesdrop onto conversations that doesn't involve them. Because just like how she said that she's a proud auntie because this young brother is getting married and he graduated and all this shit. She felt like a proud auntie. Then he said that he was marrying a white woman. Okay.
the barber and everybody was like, oh, well, to each his own and this, that, and the other. So the barber was just kind of speaking to him, and he said, hey, where'd you meet her? And he said, oh, I met her in college. And he was like, oh, okay, because, back in the day, you had all the girls. What made you decide that she was the one? Like, what made you want to marry the white girl?
Y'all letting black women in on black men's conversations inside of the barbershop? Okay. Obviously, y'all haven't been to the barbershop in a while, so I don't have to worry about that, but all right.
White woman. No, with no disrespect. So
it's not that we're letting them in. It's that we're having conversations around about this stuff to other men, and they just so happen to be there, and that's a problem.
So what this young man said after that is what just literally took me out the game. as a black woman, as a black mom, in general. So he says that, he come from, of course, the hood and had a hard knock life, just with one mom and no dad and that same shit. Like, don't nobody I hate the fact that that is such a stereotype. We hate it too. But so he goes off to say that
y'all hate that stereotype, but y'all the ones that keep on providing the conditions that keeps that stereotype going. So y'all hate the situation that y'all keep creating. That shit don't ever make sense. The shit that comes out of y'all mouth really don't make sense half the time.
Wait. Is it a stereotype or is it his life? Because the stereotypes are rooted in truth. And see, the fact that she's just completely dismissive is one of the reasons why a lot of these guys is no longer listening to anything that y'all got to say in the first place. It's not a stereotype in his situation from what he's describing. It is an accurate reflection of what we deal with on a regular basis. Now, maybe not me in particular, and so that's not a part of my story, but there are hordes of people. And guess what? There's a ton of single mothers that are raising sons today with no father in the picture. So it's not just a stereotype, it's something real. If y'all want to solve for it, then you need to have a different type of conversation. But to just be discounting exactly what it is that he about to describe, that's exactly what it is. He was raised by a single mother, no father. Mother ain't doing what she's supposed to do. Obviously, that probably created a chaotic environment for him to be able to exist in. He went off to college, seen what good families probably look. I'm just predicting it. Honest to God, I have not seen this video yet. I'm reacting to it in real time. I seen the first 30 seconds of it. I thought it would be an interesting conversation, especially since it's going viral right now. But I'm gonna just play it out and see what happens.
When he went to college, it was a college that was mixed, but more so of a white college. And he meeting up with white friends and, they introduced him to another whole world that he didn't know existed, and the young girl, she became a friend and then introduced him to their family. And when he goes over there, they're all married. The parents is married and they have a really good home and they do things together and they communicate. It's just a good energy, a good vibe. And this man said, I never knew this side of life. My life was always loud and chaotic and always disruptive with my family.
That's normal.
So the young man said, he would go over there and they would go on vacations. They would have Sunday dinners. When they had cookouts, there was no fussing, no fight, no arguing. It was just all love and vacations. I was thrown at what this young man was saying in regards to what he seen and what he witnessed being with this young lady and this new side of life.
But at the same fact, that's let me phrase it like this. With that being said, that means that there's a problem with the black family. Hell, there's always been a problem with the black family. You got arguments, you have a lot of shit that goes on. There's a lot of stuff with the black family. You date outside the race, it's a fucking hell of a problem. Or hell, something go wrong I've experienced that shit in my own damn family. We went to Myrtle Beach one time to celebrate, to celebrate my great grandma's passing one year. And we all fucking fell out for some fucking reason. My cousin's wife wanted to cook all the food, and my family was like, "No, you're not gonna cook all the food," and it just went downhill. It was stupid. We just now getting back to normalcy, but the fact of the matter is that it still happened.
And so he said that when he seen it, he started thinking about all of the chaos that his life was. It was always baby mama drama and fussing and fighting, and they'll get together as a family and it'll be a fight, and the drunk uncles, the drunk mamas, he was like, my aunt and uncles, they all on welfare and always scheming and always fussing and fighting, cussing, trying to hook up with this dude and that dude. And it's just all these black women, just all that seemed like that's all I was raised up under. That's all I seen. That's all I know. And then I get to the white woman and it's different. And what he said after this is what really broke me. He said, it's like when I came home the last time.
He's seen the truth.
He said, and
Difference. Bad
I
stuff.
was in my family's event. It was nothing but chaos. He said the women,
And they get exponentially worse because you don't even realize how bad it is until you see something different, and then you come back and experience it for yourself.
they in
And that's true, because even with me, I live in Greenville, South Carolina. Every time I go home in Charlotte, and I go home, but I go home rarely. The vibe is always off. It just don't seem right. The vibe's always. It just seems like it's one grenade away from just blowing up.
house shoes and bonnets, they ghetto acting. He said, and I love them, but I don't love it. And he said, being with my white girlfriend, fiance, and her family, he said, you know what it's like? And this is what got me, ladies.
Peace.
He said, it's like if you're in a crowded room and you're surrounded by chaos and just everything is just chaotic and noisy and loud and disruptive, and you take some headphones and you put the headphones on and you can drown everything out, because when you put the headphones on, it's quiet and it's peace. He said, that's what my fiance is to me and her white family. That whiteness, he said, they're my headphones and they are my peace.
They probably didn't like that in the
He said, and then black women and my black side of the family, they are the noise.
Damn. And you know the sad part about this? You can't discredit what the young brother said. No matter how we look at it, no matter how we try to sit here and say, oh, that's not true, or that's offensive and all this shit, we simply cannot ignore that fact. We can't. And here's why I say that. The more we sit here and try to discredit what brothers are saying, the more we try to sit here and argue about the dynamics in the black family, the more we try to sit here and say, oh, black men are just angry because of this and that, it gets to the point where it's just like brothers are saying, fuck it. And I'm sorry, but y'all sitting here and wanting brothers just to continue to damn bullshit with the same family dynamics, with the same race of people that keep on disrespecting us. What can we really say? Brothers are tired. Brothers want peace. Brothers are tired of having to deal with the daily trauma of the black community. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. Brothers are tired of the daily trauma, the daily dramatics of what sisters gotta say, what sisters go through, or the shit that they put brothers through. Brothers is tired. And my question is this. Why don't y'all get that? And the bad part is, y'all continuously want brothers to deal with the same old bad behavior that a lot of sisters portray.
Me and my family are currently in.
Y'all want brothers to continue to deal with the same shit. And I'm sorry, but the more and more white women keep talking up black men, the more and more white women that date black men, the more and more the dating pool for black women is going to shrink. Because we all know that other races of men will sleep with y'all. They won't necessarily marry you unless you're a rare commodity. And that's not me trying to be a dick about it. That's me telling you the truth. Y'all know this. I know this. I don't have to sit here and say, oh, I don't like black women. No, I love black women, but we going to have to be honest about the situation. There's a problem in the black family. There's a problem with the black community. And brothers are tired. You know what? At this point, fuck it. Sisters, you got to figure some shit out. You got to figure this out and fast, because 2030, you got 5 more years until that shit's a reality. Y'all gonna have to start figuring something out. Y'all gonna have to start taking that ass whooping like a woman and listen to what brothers are gonna have to say. You ain't gonna like what we got. Well, you ain't gonna like everything that we gonna say, but just know we saying it because it's the truth. If multiple races of men, if multiple generations of black men are saying the same shit about modern day black women, then that's a problem. That is a significant problem. And if younger brothers like my generation and younger are starting to say, you know what, we're done with the dating atmosphere in the black community. We're done. We're going to start dating out. That's a bigger problem than you think. And then to see the shit that's been going on in Lululemon, the shit that's been going on online, the thing with Summer and Baddies Africa and all that shit in the Baddies series on Zeus, and a lot of black women watching that, and we seeing all this different shit, all these women acting ratchet as hell, although it's not all, but it's a lot. You can't sit here and deny the fact that there's a significant issue in the black community. I'm sorry, but that time is dead and gone. There's a problem, and we need to figure out what the fuck is going on, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. My generation of brothers is not like Gen X or the millennials. My generation of brothers is saying fuck it. I'm on the verge of saying fuck it, but I ain't hit that epiphany yet. I haven't. But anyways, y'all better figure that shit out quick, because I'm telling you right now, the more y'all keep on doing the shit y'all do, the more you gonna find out. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.